Hey friends, I hope you had a great Christmas break. We've missed you. 2 weeks off. I hope you're well rested and ready for learning again. To refresh your memories, it's been a little while. We've been talking in SEL about empathy and compassion. And this is the last week before we start a new unit. So I kind of wanted to refresh your memories on what we've been talking about so that we can start our new unit next week. We've been talking about empathy. Empathy is, grab my poster, got stuck. Empathy is feeling or understanding what someone else is feeling. So remember, we have our little thinking bubbles here from these friends. It says, look at her face and body for clues. That's how we can tell what somebody else is feeling. Think about, what is his point of view? How does she feel? How can I help? What is a kind thing to say? So using empathy, understanding what somebody else is feeling, putting yourself in their shoes. Before break, we had listened to the book, Hey Little Ant, and that ant wanted the boy to have empathy and put himself in the ant's shoes and think, would you want me to squish you? Then we've been talking about compassion. So compassion is after you've used that empathy, use compassion to see how you can help. Now you've used empathy and you know that Sally is sad. She's feeling upset. She's crying. Now think, how can I use compassion to help Sally? What can I say or do? I can give her a hug. I can ask her if she's okay. I can ask her if she needs a tissue. I can ask her if she's hurt, does she need an ice pack? So those are the two things that we've been learning the last several weeks. So this is just going to be a short lesson today. I know that you guys have been really doing very well with empathy and compassion and understanding what that means. And all the scenarios I've been able to give you, you've been able to give really good answers, and I'm very proud of you. That's empathy and compassion are hard things to understand sometimes. So nice work. Very proud of you guys. So I have a silly book to read to you guys today, and that's all I have. And I want you to think about how the character in this book shows compassion. So this book is called Gorgonzola, a very stinky saurus. Once upon an eon, dinosaurs roamed and ruled. Some were mighty, some were fierce, and some were so bad they could scare the socks off you. But the worst of them all, the very worst of them all, was Gorgonzola. The thing was, the big boy had no clue that the real reason everyone ran off in such a hurry was not because they were frightened. It was that Gorgonzola smelled so doggone awful. Oh, was he ever ripe? Phew! And so it went. The wind would blow, and everyone ran for cover. So he thinks they're scared of him, but really he just stinks. That is until one day when one brave little birdie, tired of picking up her nest, just had enough. Hey, you big stinker, how about a little consideration? Clean up your act, will ya? Nobody's afraid of you. We can't stand being near you. You're a primo stinko. You've got a major dinosaur odor problem. Am I getting through to you? So right now, is the bird showing compassion or empathy? Not really. He's just angry. Pig you! Gorgonzola was stunned, shocked. He took a whiff. Wow, he said with a cross-eyed blink. You could petrify a rock with that prehistoric aroma of yours, the bird squawked. Didn't your mother ever teach you about soap, water, or a toothbrush? Yeesh! Gorgonzola gulped. Dinosaur tears rolled down his slimy face and moldy chin. I was an orphaned egg, he cried. I hatched myself and have been on my own ever since. I have never had anyone to teach me good hygiene. He is feeling sad. He doesn't have a mom or a dad, so he didn't know how to be clean. Okay, stop your blubbering, the bird sighed. She grabbed a couple leaves and wiped Gorgonzola's runny nose. Blow. He snorted and let loose with a slobbering sob. Dinosaur odor? Honest, I never knew. All right, get a grip, she said with a comforting pat. So you stink a little. Okay, a lot. But stop with the waterworks. I'm drowning here. So right now, the bird is using compassion. It says that he gave a comforting, a comforting pat. So just like in one of our stories with the boy who was missing his shiny rock, his friend put his hand on his shoulder and we knew that he was comforting him. So now the bird is comforting the dinosaur. The bird began to feel a little guilty, a whole lot wet, and more than just a little bit sorry for the stinky saurus. So now he's feeling sorry. He can see, he's using empathy, and he can see the dinosaur is sad. Well, I guess, if you want, I can help you clean up. So now he's using compassion. So now he knows the dinosaur's sad. The dinosaur doesn't know how to take care of himself. He's going to help him. He's going to use compassion and help and care for him. You can. The bird fell backward in a faint. First, we take care of that broth. Birdie handed over a large toothbrush, plenty of toothpaste, and stood back at a safe distance. Okay, she called out from the no-smell zone. Go to it. Up and down, back and forth, spit, spit, spit. And don't forget to floss. You've got stuff stuck in there from the Mesozoic era. With a swish of mouthwash wouldn't be a bad idea either. Gulp. Gargonzola gargled. What do you think? Minty, huh? Not bad, said the bird with a cautious sniff. She tossed him a sponge and a washcloth. It was on to the main event, soap and water. Whoa, don't just splash. You gotta scrub, boy, scrub. Get those shoulders into it. Work it. And use some shampoo. You're a tad flaky on top. Ouch! Ooh, I got soap in my eyes. It's stinging. Keep scrubbing, you big baby, said Birdie with a sharp whistle. Wash behind those ears, and don't forget your neck. You've got a dozen rings around that collar. He's kind of being like a coach, pushing him. Let's go. The dinosaur scrubbed and scrubbed. Oh, no, you don't. Feet first, ordered the bird. No playing with bubbles. Get to that toe cheese. And, she whispered, remember the tail, buddy. Gorgonzola remembered everything, and most important, everywhere. A little powder here, there, and plenty of lotion for that scaly skin. Why, he felt like a new beast and acted like one too. I feel like a real humane being, he said, all spiffed and polished. But tell me, exactly how often do I have to do this? Well, every day, of course, Birdie answered. That is, if you want to be civilized and hang around with me and my friends. Gorgonzola grinned. Oh, I do. And so he did. He kept clean and joined his new friends each Tuesday for bingo. Bingo! I win! Thursdays for book club. And Friday was luau night. He was the life of the party and smelled good for it, too. Yes, Gorgonzola was delighted and positively proud to be the first dinosaur ever declared extinct. The end. So even though the bird at first wasn't too kind to Gorgonzola, he was then able to see he wasn't being a very kind bird, and that he needed to use empathy and compassion to help out Gorgonzola. And in the end, Gorgonzola was able to make lots of friends because he didn't stink anymore. So it's just a silly story, but I hope it helps you understand a little bit more about empathy and compassion. So we will start Unit 3 next week, and we will be learning about we feel feelings. Nope, that's yeah. We feel feelings in our bodies. Thought we had already done this one, but we didn't. So next week we're starting a new unit. I'm excited, and we'll get to see Puppy and Snail again. I know it's been a couple weeks since you've seen them. So have a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.